wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on last season's national champions, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Wideouts now clustered. Adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The big guy was just turned loose right over the middle.
Chris, how did they miss this guy? Big tight end, has great athletic ability, all alone over the middle. The quarterback's eyes lit up as he found his intended target for a big gain.
A handoff to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. Panthers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Heading left after the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Panthers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
And the Yellow Jackets are on the move here. Complete on the shovel pass. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Georgia Tech, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Packers offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. To throw, it's Holstein. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner will be brought down. Scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Nice grab. It's Johnston. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Running out of time in the pocket. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from the 1st down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense showing a bunch formation now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying...
Touchdown, Panthers, as they put 6 more on the board. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Return begins inside the 10. The returner is brought down. Gets started with the next drive. play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. They're one of the star players on this defense. Couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Powell.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in his game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. The defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. A screen to the wide receiver. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. QB keeper all the way. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Design quarterback run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to take off here. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Trying to run it. It's Maddox. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Tech offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a gap. It's Maddox. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Yellow Jackets lining up here on 1st and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the single back takes the handoff. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. Set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. Got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert? Or do they try to go through the air again?
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Finds an open target on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Panthers hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Holstein. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pitt now operating in the red zone. Now they're running on the toss. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man runs out of bounds. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Clock completion. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 48. First down play here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They trap him for a sack. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. The sure hands, it's Taylor. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. And Kirk, it's Pittsburgh on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep again. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Dropping back. It's Holstein. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Pitt. No chance to catch him there. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Well, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get in the sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on fourth and goal, we're going for the touchdown. And he drops back in the gun, looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Pounding away with the run game. Breaking free at midfield. Now here he goes. Takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. And it's picked off in the end zone. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
34, Georgia Tech, 16.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure is coming. Oh, and another incompletion.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Lets it go quickly. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Makes a quick catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Snags the quick throw. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
The Panthers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Trying for a fourth down completion. It's a quick grab. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was
It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he football, I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. And looking to throw now on first down. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. One last shot incomplete, but they wrap up the victory. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.